Hi guys, so 2 videos in 1 week this week. Yay! So this video is going to be about the books that I'm planning to read about for Bout of Books version 9.0. I've done a previous version of Bout of Books. I think I tweeted about it last time. I read about 9 books, but they were all like young adult books, so they're fairly quick reads, and it was also during the summer, so I had more time. So I'm only picking 4 books for what I'm going to be reading. I mean, I will add more if I finish more, but for now I just picked these 4 to kind of hopefully get through this week. I am starting back at school after the winter break, so it will be busy with school and work, so hopefully I can get through them. So number 1, I have chosen The Poor Clare by Elizabeth Gaskell. I hauled this in my October haul, and it is a novella, so it's nice and short. It's only, hang on, I'm looking, 92 pages, so it should be a quick read. I'm really excited to get through this. Next, also by Elizabeth Gaskell, is Crandford, and I hauled this in my Toronto book haul. And this is also kind of shorter. I mean, it's a little over 200 pages. I'm really excited to read more Gaskell. I have finished North and South, and I quite love it, and I have a copy of Wives and Daughters, but that's getting into Gone with the Wind and War and Peace and Anna Karenina length, so I chose the shorter version for this one. Next is F. Scott Fitzgerald, Tender as the Night. And this edition was sent to me quite a few years ago by my friend Cassie. It's a little worn, but I've never read it, and she actually doesn't remember sending it to me at this point. It's been quite a while since she sent it, and I mentioned that I had found it, and she was like, I don't remember sending that to you, but okay. So I'm going to read that, because I do love F. Scott Fitzgerald, and I haven't read this. And lastly, I'm going to be reading Shades of Grey, not the porn one, by Jasper. I think it's Fforde, but there's 2 F's and an E in there. So if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. I recently got corrected on my pronunciation of Yaffe, which I did for my Among the Janeites review. Somebody left a comment that I had pronounced it terribly wrong. Apparently it's Yaffe, not Yaff. Sorry about that. That was a little embarrassing, but sometimes it's hard to tell when you're just reading it and you haven't actually talked to anybody about it. So sometimes I'm going to make mistakes. If I do, let me know. I don't want to be mispronouncing people's names. It's very rude, and I feel very bad about it if I do. So this one is a dystopian book. This is the only one I actually really know what's going on, and the other 3 are just kind of classics, and I picked them up because I want to read more classics. So this is a dystopian, and your rank in society is based on what color you can perceive. So this is really interesting. I think I saw Sane from Books and Quills talking about this book, and that really interested me, so I picked it up recently when I actually picked up Mr. Penumbra's 24-hour bookstore, which I talked about in my last video. So those are the books I'm going to read for Bout of Books 9.0. It's kind of, if you don't know what Bout of Books is, basically it's a read-a-thon, and you read for a week and you read as much as you can. So I think it'll be a good way to start off the new year. Other challenges I've set for myself this year on Goodreads, I've challenged myself to read 75 books. Last year I challenged myself to read 50, and I think I read 71 or 2. So I decided to push it a little bit further and do 75 this year. I'm also taking part in Mythgaurd Academy's course on The Unfinished Tales by J.R.R. Tolkien, led by Corey Olsen, the Tolkien professor. And I might do a couple blogs about that. It's starting on Tuesday, so I've done the reading for this week. So thankfully that won't interfere too much with my Bout of Books reading, which is exciting. So yeah, I will see you guys with a wrap up at the end of the week to see how I did in the readathon. Talk to you later. Bye!